It's Madden NFL 23. This one features Kareem Hunt. There's a lot to like from his showing last week. Well over 100 yards in a pair of scores. It's the Bears and the Giants, and it's coming up.
Two teams each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4.
This one fielded at the 5. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive.
They're led out by an electric third-year player from the University of Utah, Tyler Huntley.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. That's about as exciting of a one-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here's Huntley. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll give to Hunt here on the option.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Second down. Here's an option right. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. Just a 1 yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
.42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10.
Here come the Giants, led out by their former 6th overall pick out of Duke back in 2019. Daniel Jones under center.
New York State committed to Daniel Jones for a 4th season, but also made this a decisive year by declining his 5th-year option. 2022 looks like Jones' final chance to prove he can be the franchise face for the Giants, and he does have a cadre of weapons that he'll need to top his career highs of 3,000 yards and 24 touchdowns that he set as a rookie.
A first carry for Elijah Mitchell.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
The Giants are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot. Find a way to win some games. And
the ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
To throw, Huntley. And this will be caught by Mooney. 2nd and 7. Huntley to throw. Completed out left to Doubs.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw.
Huntley swings this out for Hunt.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
That's complete to Mooney. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Well, the Bears and the Giants both looking to improve their passing games in 2022, that's for sure. Last year, the Bears ranked number 30 in the NFL in passing yards. The Giants actually one spot worse at number 31. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Huntley. Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the 1st down yardage there.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Well, they needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Now a toss running left, Hunt. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Operating from the gun, Huntley. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. From just shy of midfield, Jones. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Julio Jones here in Tennessee never really got going as he continued to battle injuries that followed him over from Atlanta. He believes he still has a couple of big seasons left in his career, and one more of those could see him climb into the top 10 or even the top 5 all-time in receiving yards.
And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. The numbers last week for Mitchell. 15 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown. On 2nd and 7, Jones.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole.
Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. From the 22, Jones. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing, Jones. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal.
From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are off now with 3-0 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Two fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. First down, here's Mitchell.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Looking to throw. Huntley.
Got Dobbs over the middle.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Huntley. And that's knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. This is brought in at the 21. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
Well, this offense and Elijah Mitchell coming back onto the field now.
A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
They run over center with Mitchell.
A nice little juke. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down. Now Jones. And it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
30. 10.
And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. Off play action. Huntley under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Xavier McKinney.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
They'll give to Hunt here on the option.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Huntley.
And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bears have taken the lead.
Santos with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
And New York set to take the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Right back to Mitchell here.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones. Able to find Waller. That's complete.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
They'll run this.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll give to Hunt here on the option.
Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Another completion here to Hunt.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Santos' kick is up and through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Jones. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
There's the versatile back, Kareem Hunt, getting set with the rest of this offense for the next drive.
First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Looking to throw. Huntley. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the gun on 3rd down. Huntley got a man. It's Tunyon. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Hunt will try going up the middle, and he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here as we'll get you down the... All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Giants about set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Another run with Mitchell.
Eddie Jackson with a tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 35.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
A toss left side for Mitchell.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that'll bring him back within 4.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room with intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rashaan Evans.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Gano the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He's going to air one out. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that. That would have been a great play, but he could not pull it in. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Huntley. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. Huntley. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equanimeous St. Brown. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Here's Jones. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jones throw pulled in by Lamb. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Jones from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to Jones. And he will have the Giants first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Back to throw again. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to get this down near the 25. A handoff from Mitchell running left. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on, and remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
Yeah, my bad.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. And he'll get this one up to the 26. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Huntley. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Well, this offense and Elijah Mitchell coming back onto the field now. Since emerging from the locker room at intermission, he's looked pretty sharp, hasn't he?
He's running in this third quarter like he got the orange slices at the half.
Oh, yeah.
You remember when
he got the orange slices, not the carrot stick.
Oh, boy.
There was always that mom, wasn't there?
There's always that mom. One yours, wasn't mine. All right, in front of the carrot sticks. But this guy, orange slices, and been reading the Surface tablet, watching the defenses, and he's made some nice adjustments.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on third down, Jones.
Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw again.
And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. On 2nd and 9, Jones. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Elijah Mitchell.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Giants are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that throw, amazingly, well over 70 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Wow.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
The Chicago offense set to get started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A give here to Mitchell. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
But once again, it's Mitchell.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Running left, here's Mitchell.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal.
From the left hash, this from 39. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well. Especially the quarterback. Huntley's throw there, complete to Mooney.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's Huntley. He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
To throw, Huntley. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Huntley to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36. Operating from the gun. Huntley, flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Kayvon Thibodeaux able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley. That one is caught by Hunt.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw. Huntley.
Able to hit his target, Claypool.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman.
And the Giantsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6.
On the handoff, Mitchell.
So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
124 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Here's Mitchell.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A run with Mitchell.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Now it's Mitchell.
And he's got room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
first down. Here's Mitchell.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Elijah Mitchell.
His third touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Gano the extra point. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Bears offense out there set and ready to go.
They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches...
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Giants, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.